concerned because with what has been brought upon us with because of these new policies, petrol subsidy removal, FX unification, and some other things that just these two policies affected transportation cost of living crisis right now in Nigeria. Do you think that as a result of these that we will see more families and more Nigerians not seeing hope on the horizon and decide to japa?
Well, I mean, when I was at PwC and along with many other commentators, I mean, we made the point. I mean, the foil subsidy had to go. We were subsidizing other countries. We were subsidizing corruption and diversion. There was some benefit to individuals in Nigeria, but it didn't outweigh the disadvantages of the cost of corruption on that. And similarly, the exchange rate. I mean, there were some privileged actors that got access to the exchange rate at 411 or 480. But it wasn't actually helping the economy. I think it's up to the government now to take some other steps to make sure that the economy starts to improve, because you're exactly right. If we don't see an improvement in the economy, then people are going to continue to jap. And what's happening, of course, is, remember, when someone japas, they've had, at least in the Canadian context, they've had an application in for a year or two. So the ones leaving now started this process 1 or 2 years ago, or sometimes 3 years ago now. So the people who are now thinking about starting the process are making a decision on what they see is happening in Nigeria. If they see a turnaround, we'll see a slowdown in the JAPA applications. If we don't see a turnaround, we're going to see an increase in the JAPA applications, which is logical. But I mean, one issue that the government really, I think, clearly has to confront is Nigerians have said, you take our resources and you do not use them wisely. If we go back to when I arrived in the country, there was effectively no taxation. The government paid for itself through the tax revenue. So there was a very simple social contract. We're not going to, government's not going to ask for anything. We're not going to give you anything. So